Canine here, and I look ridiculous. This was a terrible idea, but it is how we are doing this. um, Welcome back for more Disgaea Hour of Darkness. Last episode, we got ourselves a hyperdrive, which you can see is equipped on Zune here right now. So 3,997. That sounds like a price for something. In this episode, this is the finale of Disgaea Afternoon of Darkness. We are just going to be going through the story one more time and getting the final ending. But first, we kind of have to kill ourselves against Vyres. And so I made all these level 1 generic units that are going to get wrecked. That's all there is to say on the matter. Whoops. Also, let's turn on some music. It's very hard to handle a PS3 controller when you're wearing Adele gloves. They truly are better suited for punching stuff. There, that's 10 guys. Actually, you know what? Better idea. Use the game's original audio. What a fitting way to end the series, by dying against mid-boss again.
Huh? I have won! This is not as I expected, but I am simply too strong. I am simply too beautiful. Oh, how sinful it is! They will eventually rise again to face the challenge, but in the meantime... Oh, flowers! Oh, trees! Oh, grass! Come celebrate my strength! Let the music begin!
What a Beautiful Life of Mine by somebody. Here, kitty. I'm wearing gloves! What do you think of that, huh? I really hope somebody shows up for the stream. Otherwise, my joke of dressing up as Adele will be completely wasted on nobody. So sad. You know what, since we are just starting the stream, because delays caused by stuff, we are going to let the credits just play out. We got time. Can't get over how ridiculous I look. Even with the tie and the white shirt and the gloves, I look nothing like him. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Random iPod. Nope, I lost. That's why we're getting this ending. We are just starting the stream, actually. This will be going on until 9:30, and then we'll be playing Disgaea 2. That's why I'm cosplaying as Adele tonight. Even though I look terrible. Also, this necktie is making me kind of hot. The gloves, too. We don't really need to listen to the rest of this. Not if there's actually somebody watching. We want to actually get on with the thing I was going to do tonight. It's Red Arts. Hey there, Mr. the Guy. I'm cosplaying as Adele because this is a terrible idea. Alright, I basically just wanted to trigger some kind of ending to reset the fact that I killed Item God 2 in the last episode. We can, like, skip all the cutscenes. I really don't care about this anymore. I mean, sure, Disgaea 1 has an awesome plot, but it's, like, nothing compared to Disgaea 3. Which makes me sad that I can't record it yet. Really need to set aside some time for myself to set up a donation box or some such nonsense like that. Also, the PS3 controller is very hard to use while you're wearing gloves. Also, yes, as you can see, I have my hyperdrive equipped here, which means no more Zeta slow character movements, at least until 9:30 when I am finished with this video game. Anyway, I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Random iPod. We're just running through the story one last time. I think I might have said that already, but I'm so concentrated on how terrible I look in this Adele costume that it kind of blocks out all other thoughts from my mind. Yeah, Dark Assembly, whatever. Shut up, zombie. I kind of wish there was at least a warping animation for the hyperdrive. It's just kind of there. I don't really know how I feel about it just being there. But whatever else it is sure to make this pseudo speedrun of Disgaea go by in, I'm hoping, less than an hour. Because it will be cool that way. Need to drop my instinct of constantly pressing speed up when I'm moving, because I move instantaneously! It's a thing! Also, these are my good driving gloves, so I want to try and not get them all wonkified. That's totally a word, by the way. I cooked dinner by myself today. It was a thing. Made ham and mac and cheese, and I steamed some cauliflower and set up some applesauce, and it was all a thing. Didn't even take all that long, really, which I am glad for, because I'm already on a 30-minute delay as it is. I don't want to be delayed any more. Try to stick to my schedule. While some people might think of schedules as ridiculous, I kind of see this one as my commitment to my ideal of being awesome for the one person who is watching me right now. Aren't I just the most cynical Let's Player ever? Dang it! Stairs! I was not warned about the stairs. Hey look, it's the Hall of Caresses again. Die, mid-boss. Yoshitsuna and Hyperdrive together make everything kind of broken. It's kind of a shame that they started nerfing things in Disgaea too. Etna, you kind of exist. Also, Mr. Random iPod left, so now I have exactly 0 people watching me, which is just too sad. Hey there, Flan, you are a person. Frozen River. We'll be seeing more of this in a later game. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Also, yeah, I think the gloves kind of have to go. There we go. Now let's actually play a video game.
Okay.
I have got to stop doing that. I have got to stop trying to speed up the game while I am warping, because it is instantaneous in nature. If only all hyperdrives worked like this, it would be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Except I was kind of intending to make a non sequitur out of that cliche, and it didn't work. Because my mind is just so... Hey there, Zoloff. Well, the thing is, Zoloff, I kind of want to get through the story as quickly as possible, so I can't really waste any more time being OP than I already am. What do you think of my Adele cosplay? I even got my gloves here, which totally get in the way of the controller. So I took them off. Hey there, dragon. Hey there, Flan. Please die. Actually, I don't want Flan to die. She's awesome. I was hoping to have one of my regular viewers on the stream so I could just talk with them about the video game, but that is apparently not happening, which means this is going to be a very boring video. Yeah, the level 10 thing is... You should have seen my Laharl solo run. That's kind of how I started this Let's Play. The first time I went through the story, I used only Laharl, and I ended up at around level 150. And because I limited myself to just Laharl, it was kind of an experience. Of course, that's the easiest way to play the game. The harder way is to use your entire party and not grind. Yes, the Angel is pretty strong, but the Majin is stronger. That's pretty much how it goes. Need to get rid of this Geo symbol. Personally, I think it's pretty funny to just break the story like this. Yep, I've played D2. I really like it, although I like the story of Disgaea 3 a lot better. The story is Disgaea 3's strongest point, really. Although D2 definitely does have the best mechanics. Whoops, that's not who I wanted to attack. But whatever. Yeah, in D2 I got as far as killing Dark Death Evil Man, who was kind of a thing, but Etna is just so overpowered in that game. So it really wasn't a huge deal. Flan is one of the best characters in all of Disgaea. And I don't just mean that from a gameplay perspective either. He's just so funny. Although Princess Sapphire comes pretty close. And Desco. I love Desco. Ooh, yeah, I hadn't even considered that. I just stuck her with using spears because I wanted the Longinus. I definitely use her as a axe user in Disgaea 2, though, because I forget what it was about axes in Disgaea 2 that made them better than in 1. I think it's because they hit penalty was changed to a speed penalty, maybe? Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, my last playthrough of Disgaea 2, Etna was a, I used Etna as an axe user. I might do differently in this, next Let's Play I'm planning on doing, which is Disgaea 2. I hope you'll be able to stick around for it, because I'm starting at 9:30, assuming I finish the story in time. Here, Porkmeister, you exist. And you were not given a name until this game.
Our little
The mechanics changes, yeah, the mechanics changes in 2 to 4 take a lot of getting used to. Especially the whole leveling up your skills by boosting them instead of just straight up leveling them up that started in Disgaea 3. That was kind of annoying. I think the thing mechanically I hate the most about Disgaea 2 is the use of felonies to determine your experience points, because it just takes so long to... Yes, I agree about the voice acting thing, which I've actually mentioned several times in my previous videos. My biggest complaint with the skill... My biggest issue with the skill boosting is that after you boost it enough, it just takes so much SP, it's entirely impractical to use. I mean, the most I've ever boosted a skill was boosting Big Bang enough to cost like about 1,000 SP so I could use it for level grinding in House of Ordeals. I hardly use magic at all in Disgaea 3, actually. Although Razbarrel is definitely one of the more overpowered characters at first. She's also one of my top favorite characters. I thought the changes they made to the item world in Disgaea 4 were really interesting, but I just wasn't a huge fan of the plot in that game. Really hoping I can get a PS4 by the time Disgaea 5 comes out. Which was supposed to be this month in Japan, but I do not live in Japan, so it's a thing. Speak a little bit of Japanese, but not enough to understand a game like Disgaea 5. Hey there, mid-boss. You can just die to a ranged sword type attack. Well, they put the cheat shop in the remake of Disgaea 4, so that kind of indicates that they know what they're doing moving forward. Which is kind of typical of all Japanese companies. They make a few mistakes and then they move forward, except they do it really slowly. At least that's what my understanding of it is. Which is why I'm kind of hoping Nintendo gets over their whole Content ID YouTube Let's Play nonsense that's going on right now. I thought the addition of books to the Disgaea series was interesting. Although having to boost both attack and int to use them effectively is kinda silly. This level was a nightmare when I played it using just Laharl, because I completely forgot... Oh boy. Alright, enjoy your pizza, I guess. I completely forgot this map reduced his stats by like 50%. So it was a little silly trying to go through here, but I managed somehow. Is starting to feel really itchy. This might have been even a more terrible idea than I thought at first. Terrible cold! Time to completely break it. Like so. Bye-bye, invincibility. Hello, world. No, this is not programming class. Hey guys, how you do? Oh jeez, it's obstructed. Alright, please die. Thank you, kitty. Speaking of kitties, I wonder if Stripes is going to be making an appearance again. She left while I was putting on my tie for this stream. She can be so mean to me sometimes. Nobody messes with Zune. Okay. Okay, Medeiros joins the party. Not like I ever used him, like, ever. Magical girl Etna. Sure, why not? Really hoping Animus shows up at some time tonight because he's been away for kind of a while. Also, yeah, pizza is like the best thing. Unless you know how to cook, in which case there are a few better things that they take forever to make. Let's see, how to best do this. Guess this works as well as anything. Dimension slash here. Yep. I might actually have to steal that this time through if I remember to equip myself with a healing, or not a healing stand. Also, Prinny's attack animations take forever. Whoops, Oh, there was one there the whole time, because I'm kind of dumb. Bye-bye. Hey look, it's the alternate netherworld. I said, Zulov, what I said about it is I was gonna see if I could steal it this time through. If I actually remember to get a stealing hand into my item bag. Also, yeah, alternate overlord, kind of a joke at this point in the game. Even a level 751 in the Demon Hall Mirror was kind of a joke. And I was at a much lower level when I tried that. I think. These warping battles are just so ridiculous. I actually managed to steal a kill on the alternate overlord my first playthrough in this Let's Play as Laharl. Boosted my levels up a little bit, but not really a whole lot. I remember my first time playing through this game. It was in the winter of 2010. I had just gotten home for the holidays from my freshman year of college, and I had heard about Disgaea stuff, and I just kind of said, hey, I'm curious about this, so I got myself a thing. Stomach cramps, oh boy. And it was December 22nd, the night there was a lunar eclipse on the winter solstice, and I remembered that detail in particular because my mom and I were making a bunch of jokes about like astrological type stuff being a huge deal. It was just kind of silly in general. And then later that night I decided to play this because I was bored. Also, yeah, Salamander's Breath, Scorching Wind. Let's kill all the zombies. What? Who's talking about Y2K? Whatever. Speaking of Y2K, that might be scheduled to happen again in like another, what was it, 20 years or so with the Unix 2038 thing, except not where whatever. In any case, now we're kind of universally switching over to 64-bit hardware. The Unix 2038 problem probably isn't going to be as much of an issue as it could have been a few years ago. There's an XKCD comic about it. Why did I think that would work? Alright, let's sell some of this nonsense in my inventory. We don't need any of this. What else do I have in my warehouse here? Okay, good. I can steal all the things. "3D printing is awesome, but I think it's going to be a while before it replaces factories." Also, it's kind of scary to imagine that some, like, psycho or something, some dude could just 3D print their own gun, and even if it's, like, total weak sauce, it's still kind of a gun. Which one of you was the, it's you. One, two, three, four, five. So I want to be here in order to avoid a... Alright, that works. Shazman coming out. Steal the thing from the guy. And then he accidentally dies.
Here, I caught 'em all.
He accidentally dies. That has to be the funniest commentary I've ever seen on the gun debate. You sound like Black Hat guy from XKCD. in the thing. You know who you remind me of? You remind me of Alistance. If you don't know who that is, well then, shame on you. I say that and he's not even all that famous, really. He's a dude on my role-playing community. Alistance is the best troll in the history of trolls. At least from what I can tell. Yeah, I've heard Grand Theft Auto has some really silly commentary on the radios. Although then you can just kind of make nonsense out of it by doing the exact things it's commentating on. And that makes me sad. This is a nice song, by the way. Yeah. Whatever you say, Mr. Video Game. This song's so sad. Yeah, me too, kind of, but I'm waiting until I do all the other Disgaea games first. Which might be a very long time because I do not have an HD capture card, and Disgaea 3 looks really terrible in standard definition. It's like I'm not really sure what the programmers were thinking to have it like all letterboxed when you're playing on standard definition. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So, if I do not have an HD capture card by the time I'm done with Disgaea 2, I have other plans to fill up my Nippon Ichi slot within my stream town. Alas, farewell, Laharo's mom, we never even knew your name. At least not from what I remember. She might have been given a name in D2, but I can't remember what it is. I am your personal Dark Adonis. Captain Gordon, Defender of Earth. Alright, from now on, Laharl's mother shall be known as Bob. Probably going to forget that's even a thing later on. I hereby dub this stream the King of Nonsense. Yes, Captain Gordon is the best. Thursday is pretty okay too, but he needs more Gladys. Yep, pretty much. Although he does make a pretty decent axe user, if I remember right. I gave him my, some axe or another that I stole off a high-level enemy in the item world. Of course, I never used him at all except to throw people, but, you know. That's Gordon's specialty, axes and throwing stuff. He truly is the true American hero. And he just kind of got owned. Hey there, Thursday. Yep. Yeah, Gordon is the Gordon is the best throwing unit in the game. He has a range of 6 and a height of 35, just like the thieves. Thursday is good because he has 150 aptitude in almost every stat. So if you can level him up past 100 and give him a, like, fully leveled up nemesis, he will just kick everything. Pretty much there, Mr. the Guy. You're a pretty cool guy. I wouldn't mind having you as a regular viewer. Let's see. Yeah. I stream most nights of the week from 7 to 9 and sometimes 9 to 11. Monday nights it depends on how tired I am, but if I stream at all on... Yeah... Monster type units are a real pain because they can't use Cave of Ordeals 3 all that effectively. Plus, in order to raise their aptitudes at all, they have to be over level 100. Which is just completely nonsense. Yeah, same here. Thankfully, starting in Disgaea 2, monsters start to get better with the introduction of the Mothman, who can like fly through everything. They make amazing item world runners. Although Tink is also pretty good in that regard, because he gets +2 move. That reminds me, I almost entirely forgot that Lover Innocence existed in Disgaea 2. I'm gonna have to get some of those for Tink at some point. course, the process for spawning lover units is just completely ridiculous in every possible regard. But man, they are so powerful. Especially on Tink. Gonna have to open up all the guides if I want to be able to break Disgaea 2 as completely as I want to break this, as I broke Disgaea 1. It's definitely the simplest out of all the Disgaea games. 1, that is. Yep. Same here. Except instead of using Laharl, I used Zune here because the best grinding spot is in Etna mode. See you later, mid-boss. You're awesome, but now is not your time to shine. Alright, real quick, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Impossible.
And the ultimate weapon, Love Freak Fawn! With her idealistic notion of peace and love, she'll annoy you into submission!
How dreadful.
Next on Legend of the Netherworld Heroine Episode 11, Etna vs. EDF. Another page in the Netherworld's history.
We can't just sit here. All forces, move out.
Okay, I'm back. Science planet. La li 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 loo. Also the only letter type thing in the game that isn't read aloud. These guys, they sure do exist. What? Oh. It's getting confused because the area of effect highlight was not showing up on the Geo panel highlight because they are both blue. This is why naming your Geo panels after colors is a terrible idea. Keep thinking that'll change the targeting view, but it doesn't. Why am I always so dumb? Obstructed, of course. You guys are wasting my time. That is factual, and I have done it in the past. I just didn't really see the need to do it here. Let's get crazy. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, considering I can just kill all these jokers in one hit. You're named Pucelle. What the heck is up with that? This isn't La Pucelle tactics. Dang, that Nippon Ichi always cosplaying, or not cosplaying, cameoing every character in every other character's game. It's awesome and silly at the same time. That sounds delicious. You're making me hungry and I just ate. Actually, the barbecue sauce, maybe not. Where'd you get it from? Also, in which a thousands-year-old man demonstrates his ability to fix robots through the use of magic. That's funny. You neglected to mention the next episode. That's because spoilers. Pizza. Got it. I will make sure to order all my pizzas from now on from Pizza. Because it is the best pizza. The Majin's counterattack rate is... indeed. Mr. Zulov, indeed. Whoops, I meant to skip the cutscene. Also, yeah, Curtis is pretty cool. Also, having a ranged sword attack kind of breaks everything, as we are seeing right here, right now, right where I want to play a video game. I told a friend of mine I was cosplaying as Adele, and he was like, what? Let's completely break this map, why don't we? See ya! There. Now the invincibility is gone. And so is my love. Serial Rift. Don't actually know if that's a word or not. sounds like it maybe isn't. It's very space agey.
What's wrong?
Alright, time to board the Ark Gurren. Let's completely break this map wide open. Lol. Fair enough, Zulaf, fair enough. Let's completely ignore Geosymbol and just pwn Curtis in the face. Man, that song is so pwned. Sure, Mr. Good Dude. You just go ahead and shoot me right in the face. I'll not even blink. Except I kind of blinked just now. Modification. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is kind of obviously the best Gurren Lagann. It's the final form. Except in the movies, in which case it is the not quite final form, because they really felt the need to make everything even more crazy. They're gonna get it. Yeah, pretty much. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is what happens when you let Bandai, or no, when you let Gainax make a Saturday morning cartoon. Never mind, it was in fact a Sunday morning cartoon, but, you know, details. Japanese kids have to go to school on Saturday. That makes me sad. Of course it's obstructed. Why wouldn't it be? believe we're in the final chapter already. I might, in fact, be able to finish this game before 9 o'clock even. Which is great, because then I can actually be properly on schedule instead of just kind of making a mockery out of existence in general. There's the craziest dichotomy in all of Nonsense Town. Didn't mean to butcher your theme song there, Curtis, but it's kind of a thing. It's kind of sad that they didn't use a new song for the final fight against Volcanus. Also, hey there guys, sneak attack. And all the angels are like, what the heck just happened? And they run upstairs only to find it, dude. Oh, there was another one. Yeah, pretty much, except for Judge Nemo. Judge Nemo was kind of even worse. Except, well, at least he was kind of open about destroying everything. Volcanus even tries to hide it. Ally kill, so we get the normal ending instead of the good ending, because the normal ending is the one we haven't finished yet.
Die.
This is a pretty cool final boss scene, by the way, but I like Violent Emotion better from Phantom Brave. Okay, yeah, you have a point there, Zuloff. Also ending.
Wait!
Mid-boss?
I did not make it in time. It was I who was to accept punishment.
Are you out of your mind? He deserved to die. He killed Flan, even though she had complete faith in him.
You are mistaken. The Seraph had no intention of killing her. He fought you to atone for his sins and to test you.
To test me?
Yes, he was testing your heart. If you had spared him, Flan's life would have been restored. However...
Are you trying to say I'm the one that's responsible for Flan's death? That she's dead because of me?
Prince.
Etna?
Yes?
Take good care of the Netherworld for me.
Prince?
I owe her at least this much. Farewell.
Prince!
Ah! If there is a God, may he hear my plea! I, Lahar, have one request. Take my life in exchange for Flan's. Bring her back to life! I beg of
Yeah, obviously. It was kind of an accident that I ended the game with this ending instead of the good ending. Or even the item god ending. Just kind of happened that way. Anyway, let's watch the credits. These guys all did an excellent job. And other staff. Nin nin nin. Flan is the best ninja. Yeah, it was. Although the environments got kind of... I mean, there were 3, like, scorched plain type areas, 2 icy areas. It got a little repetitive after a little bit. And I mean, 2 castles, too. And 2 forests. I mean, it just kind of... It's kind of obvious there were technical reasons for reusing so much of the art. Prinny only run? That is the craziest, most awesome thing I've ever heard. I'm thinking for Disgaea 2, I'm not going to do any kind of special run, just gonna play through the game however I like. Because Disgaea 2 is where the game actually, is where the series actually starts getting challenging. Disgaea 1 is kind of a joke difficulty-wise, unless you're talking about the bonus bosses. Granted, Chapter 4 battle against mid-boss had me going for a while because I was using an under-leveled Laharo, but, you know. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, I tried using the Prinnies as my supporting characters for a while when I played Disgaea DS, and it was just kind of a disaster. It'd take forever to train properly. Let's see here. Gotta open up my dashboard so I can switch stream titles. I like this game a lot, although there's not really a lot to hold your interest after you beat it. I mean, this is the first time I've ever beaten Baal. And since this is my first, like, really serious playthrough of the other bonus bosses,
I told you to call me Queen. The new printies are here. Okay, have them start cleaning the bathroom then. Etna, doesn't this printy look familiar? What are you talking about? They all look the same. Look at its head. Hey!
Prinny Laharl. Hmm. And that's all there is to this story. I am going to disappear for a few minutes and at 9 o'clock sharp I will be starting Disgaea 2. I hope to see you then.